At first, let us know the person, Sarojini Naidu, whose poem we are going to discuss today, where she comes from, and everything about her background. Well, she was born on 13th February 1879, so it's long time ago, and she passed away on 2nd March 1949. What she was? She was an Indian political activist and poet, a woman who rightly earned the title of the Nightingale of India. She was born in a Bengali family. Naidu studied in Chennai, London, and Cambridge. She became a part of the Indian nationalistic movement and became an ardent follower of Gandhiji and his idea of Swaraj. In 1925, she became the president of the Indian National Congress, and later in 1947, she became the governor of the United Provinces, now UP, becoming the first woman to hold the office of governor in the Dominion of India. She married Paidipati Govinda Rajulu Naidu at a time when intercaste and inter-regional marriage was not common in India. It is noteworthy that while Sarojini Naidu was from Bengal, her future husband was from Andhra Pradesh. As for her contribution in the firmament of Indian literature is concerned, her notable writings include Palanquin Bearers, Bangle Sellers, In the Bazaars of Hyderabad, and many other memorable writings reflecting the country and the society she belonged. Naidu died of cardiac arrest on 2nd March 1949 at the Government House in Is there aught you need that my hands withhold? Rich gifts of raiment or grain or gold, lo, I flung to the east and west, priceless treasures torn from my breast, and yielded the sons of my stricken womb to the drumbeats of duty, the sabres of doom. Gathered like pearls in the alien graves, silent they sleep by the Persian waves, scattered like shells on Egyptian sands. They lie with pale brows and brave broken hands. They are strewn like blossoms mown down by chance on the blood brown meadows of Flanders and France. Can a measure the grief of the tears I weep, or compass the woe of the watch I keep, or the pride that thrills through my heart's despair, and the hope that comforts the anguish of prayers, and the far sad glorious vision I see of the torn red banners of victory. When the terror and the tumult of hate shall cease, and life be refashioned on anvils of peace, and your love shall offer memorial thanks to the comrades who fought on the dauntless ranks, and you honor the deeds of the deathless ones. Remember the blood of thy martyred sons.